else when you can get a beefy 5-layer burrito, a Chalupa Supreme, a double-stacked taco, and a drink for just $7? It's Lux for less. Introducing the $7 Lux Cravings Box, only at Taco Bell.
Welcome to the best season of the year, football. Welcome to the unpredictable, the unforgettable, the unbelievable. Welcome to the 2024 NFL season.
Jason, seriously?
Texas A&M marching down the field. A couple of Notre Dame penalties, a key part of that, as the Aggies stall and take the lead with the field goal. Now we're going to see Riley Leonard and this offensive line that has combined 6 starts among the 5 starters. 2 guys have started 3 games, Kirk, and 3 guys making their debut as starters, including a true freshman at left tackle, Anthony Knapp.
Story of the game. That's the story of the game in this atmosphere.
Jared Zirkle over from Georgia to boot it away. He's a very, very talented guy who's going to try to protect Riley Leonard, who has full confidence in, I think, everybody on his roster, including himself tonight. He seems completely undaunted by this challenge. You'd like to have in a leader.
Oh, of course. No, I think that's what he brings to the table. But with the inexperience up front, very talented, inexperienced offensive line, they've got to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They've got to avoid those 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8 situations. So how they run the football and how they get their quick pass game going here early, I think is big to take some of the heat off of Riley Leonard and that offensive line.
Jeremiah Love is the back. Jaden Harrison goes in motion. Riley flips it in the flat end. That is Love, who can't get away from Javon Thomas, who steps in as a starting corner tonight. Short game. One of the impact guys you got tonight.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Notre Dame. It's hard to really, week 1, figure out who the main guys are, but I went with Love out of the backfield. And with Knapp is a true freshman at left tackle, who Chris just talked about. Nick Scorton comes over from Purdue, where he had 10 sacks a year ago. And Torian York, this guy's a true sophomore captain on the Texas A&M defense. That says it all. He's like a coach on the field, 21.
He's wearing the helmet to get communication from Jay Bateman.
And Riley Leonard steers pressure with York off to his left.
Play clock at 3, low snap, through the timing off. He gets it underneath to Jaden Greathouse, and the receiver gets a 1st down, picks up 8.
A great job of keeping his composure here. Watch the snap. Snap is down low. I thought it was just a good job to handle the snap, but then the composure to kind of look downfield and try to find a receiver. And Greathouse does a nice job of settling in that open spot where the vacancy of those linebackers was.
Greathouse, one of the 6 Texans who will figure tonight for Notre Dame, comes from Austin. On 1st down, Love has to stutter step in the backfield. That's not what they're looking for on 1st down, just a yard into the heart of that defense, and that was Marcus Ratcliffe filling.
Yeah, and you better be careful. That zone read look they just gave you, he's going to pull that eventually, and he's going to go around the edge. They really collapse down. Go back to that snap. This is a big play because it got it 1st down, but it gives you an idea about the experience and composure of this quarterback in this atmosphere.
2-by-2 look. That's a Love in the slot to the right. Leonard looks that way, throws it into traffic, catch made, and then the immediate hit on Faison by Will Lee.
Yeah, Will Lee's an interesting guy. Steps in. He had 9 starts at Kansas State. Had a tendency to give up some shots downfield, but I thought Jay Bateman, a defensive coordinator from A&M, made a good point. He said, you know, last year he played a lot of off coverage. With us, he's going to be pressed. He's going to be playing a lot more man. We're going to leave him on islands. You can see how twitchy he was there to change the direction to make that play to set up this 3rd down.
Mike Denbrock came from LSU, where you directed the all-world Tigers offense with Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniels a year ago. Let's see what he calls here on 3rd and medium. Leonard trying to escape. Excellent scrambler. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Slides down. A flag comes in on the hit. He went down low. He did pick up 1st down yardage right at the 50. Let's see what the ACC crew of officials has spotted there. He's getting a block on the edge.
Yeah, I think they're going to talk about the hit that came in late, leading with the helmet. 25 that came in there, Dalton Brooks. That's what I think it was. That's where the penalty came in.
Brooks is sophomore, part of a secondary that is under the question marks of his team.
From the right. See how he lowered his head?
Defense number 0. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. The targeting is under further review.
Bill Lamagna, happy to have him joining us in the booth. Bill, how did you see this as they review this, the ACC Replay Center?
No question, we've got a late hit because of the feet first slide. And he does come in because he's defenseless now. He does get him with forcible contact to the head neck area.
So this isn't a crown of the helmet issue.
No,
this is
a hit to the head neck area of a defenseless player.
He did say number 0 to Scooby Williams. I think he meant 25.
Yeah, 25
he needed to correct that.
Yeah.
Replay can correct that.
Yeah, they'll need to. If it is targeting, of course, it's an ejection. And already they don't have Jaden Hill, who's the nickelback who plays, because he was suspended when he played for Florida State last year, or Florida against Florida State.
That's crazy.
Misses the first half.
Chris, let's go back to, we keep talking about the young offensive line. This is the first real third down. Knapp is a true freshman out here. So how's he going to do against Scorton? 11. Third down, you know that pressure's coming. Give him a place to step up. Now this is the experience. Even with the spy there with 0, Scooby Williams, he's able to get out of there. So we all talked about who's got the advantage on third down. The head coach, Mike Elko, defending his former quarterback, or the quarterback?
Is confirmed. Texas A&M number 25 is the fouling player, and he is disqualified.
So it's a 9-yard scramble. They tack on 15. The Irish will be at the 35-yard line, and starting safety for the Aggies is out.
Yeah, they got some depth there, but you know, there's a reason he was starting tonight. Just again, I just want to emphasize that time on that third down, the quarterback saw it, wasn't confused, stepped up, and was able to get to that first down marker. Then you tap on to 15 at the end. Little teaching opportunity there for Mike Elko and Dalton Brooks.
Jadarian Price into the backfield, and this is the tight end Cooper Flanagan who comes across the formation, and now comes back. And penetration quickly by the Aggies. Ratliff at him. Will Lee off the corner. They'll lose yardage on first down.
And Ratcliffe just came into the game because Dalton Brooks has been thrown out of the football game, and he's over on the sideline saying he sees the look that he wants because of this motion coming back. Watch his quick reaction. Tell you, these safeties and these defensive backs, they are not hesitating. They're getting downhill in a hurry against these quick passes to the perimeter and the run game.
So the Irish behind the sticks on second down. That's a pattern they need to quickly reverse. Leonard from the pocket, looping throw, miscommunication. Breaking off the route was Faison, and now it's 3rd and 13.
Yeah, definitely a miscommunication. Faison turns to the inside, and clearly Riley Leonard's expecting this ball to work to the outside. One-on-one matchup, work outside there, away from that defender, and maybe a chance. But again, week 1, miscommunication, hostile environment, but now a big third down and long. Now the rookie left tackle has Shamar Stewart, who's 6'6", 290, lined up against him out here on the outside.
They're in very marginal field goal range. If they can't get the first down, they'd love to get it closer. And they get it in the flat there. Bo Collins, that comes in transfer, gets near the marker before he's dragged down at the 26 by Lee. It'll be 4th down at about 3.
Really smart call on the road. First time you have the football, you're trying to get in the field goal range. Quick, easy, simple throw. Get it out there and let Bo Collins do some damage after the catch. Get some good blocks up front. See the tight end, Mitchell Evans. And all of a sudden you're in field goal range and you give your kicker a shot here to tie this game up.
Jeter was very accurate at South Carolina. 12 of 14 a year ago. Only missed 2 in his career. This from 46 yards within his range to tie the score. Low kick, and he drives it right through. So penalties in the defense, a factor in each of the opening possessions for these teams. The Irish on the board. Midway first quarter in Kyle Field, all tied up.
I got it.
I got it.
The airport is in 4 miles.
Interesting choice.
You're going on 5th? Wrong way.
You got it. But she's delayed.
Discover performance in rare form. Get offers on select F-Sport models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter. I'm searching for fans who catch every single game, every single season. I'm always watching, always looking. 23B, 23C, to reward more full-time fans.
Rated T for Teen.
We should get moving.
Star Wars Outlaws. Available now.
Play Star Wars Outlaws on Xbox.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
All right, sandworms out of the basement and the furnace has been exorcised. Another Progressive home and auto bundle fully protected from the unexpected.
Beetlejuice caused quite a ruckus, huh?
Jamie, don't say his name.
Beetlejuice?
Saying his name 3 times is how you summon him.
Right. What if I say other words in between? Does that restart it?
Don't overthink it.
Or what if I broke it up into 2 parts? Like someone said, what's your favorite bug? Beetle. What's your favorite morning beverage?
You're welcome.
Beetlejuice in theaters September 6th. Arby's is full of choices. Quick, you can get your favorite stuff 3 for $5.
Pretty good.
Incredible value for a limited time. Reach in and eat whatever you grab. Arby's, we have the meats.
T-Mobile savings, take one.
Missed me.
Try just standing and say, at T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits and you can still save versus the other guys. Forget it. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator to see how much you can save.
Are these my only lines?
They sure are.
Capital One cardholders can get their own rewarding performance when they redeem their credit card rewards for tickets to exclusive events and experiences on Capital One Entertainment. Scan the code on your screen to learn more. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Summer night here. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, celebrating the challenge of road games everywhere. Are you ready for the road? Goodyear, more driven. Are the Irish ready for the road? 85 degrees. It'll be, don't worry, Kirk, about 80 by the time the game ends. Oh. You enjoy?
Yeah, I love the heat and humidity with a suit on under lights. It's great. I just try to weather the storm myself until we get to like October.
You know, it's a factor. Nick Saban was saying among the things that could be an intangible tonight, you get a team from the north. I know it's been warm in South Bend, but nothing like this.
Oh,
It really prepared for this.
Nothing like this.
Jeter.
Time now for our Dr. Pepper Fansville studio update, and Chris Boog is jealous of that weather at Kyle Field. New conference, new quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, first Oregon touchdown.
I love a nice little pick play, accurate on time, touchdown, Ducks.
Well, Boog is sweating at 68 degrees in the studio.
I feel you, Herbie. I feel you.
He's sweating here.
Kevin, thank you. Oregon, Michigan, Alabama, some top teams all in action tonight, but heavy favored.
Oh, yeah.
Keep you posted.
Yep. Dylan Gabriel out of Oklahoma, now in Eugene, Oregon, the quarterback.
Second possession for the Aggies from the 25. Wegman has good protection. Long throw, but just out of the reach of Le'Veon Moss.
Al Golden does a really good job of dialing up a lot of different looks. Very, very multiple. I think it's a great matchup with Colin Klein going up against Al Golden. You know, we keep talking about Mike Elko and the job he can do on third down. Boy, Al Golden, his experience as a college coach, went up to the NFL with the Bengals as a linebacker coach, brings a lot of that NFL style with him into South Bend, now in his third year with this system, along with Marcus Freeman.
Jet sweep. There's Bussey, the returner, who cuts it back. The Irish all over it. They string it out. It was Jalen Sneed, the rover.
That took me back to the mid to late 70s with the tearaway jerseys. It wasn't a jersey, it was the T-shirt underneath. He got a good handful of it, just held on for dear life. That's some pretty good strength grip right there. Allow the rest of that defense to rally.
Bussey was wishing it was more tearaway because he did get slowed down by that. Brings up 3rd and 10. Irish crowd makes a little noise here. Again, they jump off. Again, it's going to be a free play as Wegman launches down the sideline. It's broken up there, and now a flag comes in for a second Notre Dame penalty. Cyrus Allen was being defended along the sideline by Christian Gray, so offside and PI, it looks like.
Yeah, I think Jalen Snead jumped again. Wigman using that hard clap gets him to jump again for the 3rd time. See how frustrated Marcus Freeman is once them to mentally lock in there. Then the interference at the end. The official closest to it, he wanted to wave it off. He thought it was okay. It was a clean play. It was the official on trailing that actually made the call.
2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Offside. Defense, that penalty's declined. Pass interference, number 29. 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
Yeah, that's the corner opposite of Morrison, the All-American. What do you think, Billy, on that call?
I've got the DPI on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it because of he didn't look till late and got his hands
late
on the
look,
receiver?
early contact on it.
Okay.
It's the 3rd penalty of Notre Dame's defense. That one stings when it's 3rd and 10. You're going to get off the field even if they hadn't spotted that. It was going to be 3rd and 5, but the automatic first down now to the 39-yard line. Handoff getting to the edge is Moss, and he falls forward. That's a solid first down pickup out near the 45.
I think Texas A&M fans are really going to love what Le'Veon Moss can do in this system. 6 feet, 215-pound junior. And he's physical, he's athletic, and he's versatile. They're going to move him all over the field. This gives you an idea of the athleticism to go up and over Jordan Clark there.
Little tempo on 2nd down. The pass is complete to Jade Walker. He is brought down right near the marker. He's going to be just short. Xavier Watts. Xavier, the top interceptor in the country a year ago.
And they're going to pull Christian Gray over and talk to him. And actually he's coming here to the wide side. Remember, Cam Hart moved on. He's no longer a part of this team. And everybody wanted to know who's the corner opposite of Ben Morrison going to be. Christian Gray has won the job, and here early in this game, I think Colin Klein trying to go after him on some throws to the field.
And 3rd and 1. Empty backfield now. Daniels motions back in. Bregman under center, and he'll sneak it as a flag down again. And if the Irish were in the neutral zone one more time.
I don't know if A&M was set. I think the receiver on the right side didn't get completely set there. I think this one's going to go against Texas A&M. I think that's Jade Walker in the slot.
Ball start. Offense, number 9. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Such a factor. There's no dress rehearsals in this sport. It's part of the beauty of college football. We all find out together what teams have got, but you expect miscues like this. This is costly.
Yeah, 9 on the top there. He just kind of getting settled in, a little miscommunication. You can see the frustration in the ball snap. He was looking over to his own sideline, trying to get the adjustment, but now instead of an easy quarterback sneak, we've seen this go the other way, make it easier. Now they go backwards. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Irish showing pressure, crowding the line. They bring pressure. Wegman back, pedaling across the middle. Low throw is incomplete. Making the long run to get in his face there on the blitz was Jordan Botello.
Botello, but also the safety. Look how he just kind of, hey, I'm in coverage. Just kind of disguising, completely fools the offensive line with that different look. And because he had to pick up the blitz, it did free up Botello there to be able to get the pressure. Nice job by Wigman buying time, dropping, doing everything he can to give himself a chance. But Notre Dame just too much pressure and good coverage downfield.
So the very costly false start and potentially a costly moment here is Mark Nabu, the starting center for the Aggies tonight, who's being looked at by the athletic training staff. Those pre-snap penalties, both coaches talked about it in an environment like this. The Aggies are excited too. They're not battling the crowd noise, but they're trying to keep their poise.
Yeah. Go back to what Marcus Freeman said to Holly Rowe. Hey, it's about the next play. You know, all coaches talk about that. Marcus, he traveled around the NFL, visited with a lot of GMs and head coaches, and I think a lot of them kept echoing the importance of culture and being able to adapt and move past a negative play. That's getting challenged tonight.
Maybe they've taken that brace off of his left knee. Junior from Washington State. One of the massive Aggie offensive linemen. All of them at least 315 pounds is a big.
Back, and now instead of that first down to keep it alive, now they're going to give the ball back to the Irish.
Punting could be important. This could be a defensive field position kind of game, and both punters are debuting in college football tonight. This is true freshman Tyler White from South Lake Carroll. Powerful program, and gets it away and drives it beautifully into that breeze, and the fair catch made by Faison back at the 12-yard line. So the Aggies do pin the Irish back, 3 apiece. 4 minutes to go in the first.
Game time, wing time.
That was fast.
I even refilled your Coke.
Some wings you just can't wait to tailgate with.
Excuse me. You left your head.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Chicken from Popeyes.
I'm a hitman.
You took out a contract on yourself.
I've got a disease. It's gonna kill me.
There's been a mistake.
This chick is nothing.
You mess with the bull, you get the horse.
The killer's game.
Might kill the doctor, too.
Rated R.
Good morning with Vocalax. Good morning. Yeah. Try Vocalax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes. Making your good morning even better with Vocalax.
Meet Ron. Ron eats, sleeps, and breathes hoops.
Us? Not us.
And there's not a no-look pass, double-double, or buzzer beater he won't wax poetic on, ad nauseum. But oh, how he can nail a software solution like the best high-screen pick-and-roll you've ever seen. You need Ron. Ron needs a retirement plan. Work with Principal so we can help you help Ron with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for him. Let our expertise round out yours.
Being the best takes hard work. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs.
Not every decision you make will be as good as getting a Volkswagen at the Savvy VW Summer Sales Event. 2024 Volkswagen models cost less to maintain than Honda. Get 0.9% APR financing or a $3,500 customer bonus on a new 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Why pay too much for cable TV when it costs less for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s through Ro. Connect with the provider today at ro.co/20.
The 2468 value menu is back from the afterlife. Fill your soul with deals to die for, like the Everyday Value Slam and so much more. The 2468 value menu, only at Denny's. Don't miss Beetlejuice, only in theaters September 6th.
Well, I'm here on the sideline with Riley Leonard's backup helmet so that we can listen into the communication system that the quarterback is hearing right now. I've listened to Coach Denbrock give him those commands, and they are very short and efficient, an economy of words. He will give him tempo. He'll remind him of down and distance. I'm trying to listen in right now and see if we can get the play call. Typically, they're cutting it off at about 25 seconds. Now, they have to cut it off at 15, but they are giving Riley a little time to process, call the play, and let his fellow linemen know what's happening. I'll keep you posted on what I hear next.
I'll tell you what, you talk about trust. Holly's down there with a helmet listening to the plays.
Well, the play was quarterback keeper as Leonard rolls to his right. What do you make of it? I mean, these guys are quarterbacks that haven't played a ton of football. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, but I think they've gotten so many reps, you know, and Holly's dialed in there. She's getting a call here. He's got till 15 seconds to be able to get the communication. If you get up quick enough, Holly, he can talk to him right now. Tell him the coverage. Tell him what to look at.
Okay, he just cut it off. See how much time they're giving him to actually process before the play. Not everyone's going to do it exactly this way, but I love that he's reminding him of down and distance and tempo plus the play clock.
Holly, I just say throw that helmet on.
Ooh, inaccurate throw, almost intercepted. Tried to find Bo Collins.
They brought that pressure. Nobody picked it up right in the middle. Offensive line. Again, that youth, inexperienced, talented. That time just a miscommunication to be able to get that pressure right into the face of Riley Leonard.
They practice with that helmet in crowd noise in practice, but it's been tough for quarterbacks. You can already tell in the early season when the crowd is really deafening to hear clearly. Evan Ford, the back on 3rd down and 7.
It's his third down of this game.
Pressure. He spins free, and Leonard short arms the ball. Had he been able to get it out there, Ford was wide open, but Ryland Kennedy off the edge provided the pressure, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, Kennedy is stacked right here, and again, see how they have a defensive lineman here, they have one out here, one out here. That puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to figure out which guys are coming besides those 3, so you're kind of guessing and waiting to see who comes, who's showing, who's dropping. Nobody, again, picks up the pressure. Kennedy comes free. How about the effort by Riley Leonard? Somehow keeps that play alive and almost came up with a big play.
First punt for the Irish, and James Rendell, 24-year-old from Australia, makes his college football and American football debut. He wanted to get it off just quickly. It's kind of a knuckleball, not very pretty, but it's going to get a decent roll down to the 37. Imagine his heart rate. He played Aussie football, but is brand new to this sport.
Never had this atmosphere. Heck of a way to get started.
Tomorrow night on ABC, you guys are off to Vegas. Reese Davis in the booth. I'm back to the U.S. Open. How about this one? SC and LSU in Allegiant Stadium.
Cannot wait to see that. Lose Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels off to the NFL. One guy won the Heisman 2 years ago. Daniels wins it last year. Both these coaches in their 3rd year. It's going to be exciting to see how that one goes. Maybe one of the best, if not the best matchup, maybe the entire weekend.
6:30 Baton Rouge time, 4:30 in L.A. First down handoff. Moss hammers ahead off the right side. On the other side, Jack Kaiser is wearing the helmet. Now Golding communicating with the graduate linebacker, who then can relay things to his teammates. He's number 24. See right there at the first down stripe, signaling. Wegman, pump fake, has time, makes a cut, and will scramble and dive for a first down out near midfield before Kaiser got him down. That's what he can do.
Yeah, a little confusing by Jaden Osbury here in the middle. You see his head turn, ball's about to be snapped. You can see Kaiser, everyone's trying to get on the same page because they go to this empty look, and because of that, he clears everybody out. There's no one except Kaiser there to be able to account for the quarterback, so that empty look that time, for whatever reason, really caused an issue for the communication and the backers to get everybody on the same page.
So a couple scrambles for Wegman. Moves the sticks again. Walker on the jet sweep, has a lead blocker. It's a nice play design for Coach Colin Klein, and they pick up 7. 6.
And this is a kind of a wrinkle here that Colin Klein likes to do. He's going to pull linemen this way. Usually that's an indicator for these guys to think the ball's coming this way. So you read the lineman. Okay, follow the ball. It's going this way. Instead, it goes the other way. Again, a little wrinkle to mess with the minds of those linebackers.
7-6. You got a lot of options if you're Colin Klein, the playbook, to picking up a nice gain. Once again tries the left side, cuts downhill, And behind that big offensive line, they move to 6 again inside the 40.
Yeah, this time they pull the center and get out in front. This is, if you're an A&M fan, this is kind of what I think this offense is going to look like this year. A little bit of everything. Good job of winning the line of scrimmage, getting behind the center 61. Nice crease there. Now you go to the pass.
Wegman again takes a look, comes back to the left, and the throw is low and incomplete towards Cyrus Allen.
You're seeing multiple formations, different personnel groupings. You're seeing a ball run to the outside. You're giving different indicators for the linebackers, false reads for them. There's a lot when you try to unwrap this offense when it comes to the defense communicating and making sure they're not going to bust a gap and give up a big play.
The transfer from Utah. I missed the Pac-12. He's the backup center now. And the handoff again. This time it's Daniels, and he muscles down near the 32.
I'm going to let you say that name again there, Chris, because he's a part of a really nice double team here with Reed Adams. He picks up the blitz right in the middle. Jack Kaiser is able to try to get pressure, but nice job by your guy. Faiu in the middle there, picking that blitz up.
So, as expected, plenty of defense. Each team with a field goal on the board after the end of the first quarter here in College Station. It is 3 apiece. Back after this message and a word from your local ABC station. You're watching the SEC on ABC.
The thing about favorites is they're only your favorite until a new favorite tells your old favorite to beat it.
Introducing the all-new Sonic Smasher. So good, it's about to be your next new favorite.
Yo, I'm not a big fan of change, but I'm willing to try it. I gotta tell people about this. Yo.
The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Wanna live free? What's up with your dad, Chloe?
Ever since he got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy, he's been up on his high horse.
Best deal got me feeling like a big old cowboy.
That's a very high horse. Perhaps you can wait in the waiting room?
I'll just go wait in the waiting room.
Ride high with AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the weather first before sailing.
It's gonna get nasty later. Yep.
Hey, perfect day for sailing, huh? Have fun on land.
I'll go tell the Coast Guard. Yep.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Lord, that's how I get by.
Puppies, Puppy Palooza.
Puppy kisses.
Eyewitness News and the SPCA LA want to thank you for getting 95 pets adopted.
Hi. Deprioritized.
But it's a work call.
Oh, a work call? Deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
Not the French. Come on.
you can be deprioritized.
It's too bad. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
Next. Next. Stop.
You got it?
No. Keep going.
Again.
Next.
If you don't pick one,
Am I keeping you from your job? Next. Stop.
Do we finally have it?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Your electric future customized. The fully electric Audi Q4 e-tron. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
On the red carpet at the Emmys, September 15th on ABC7.
It's Morgan Guillory. I'm your basic single mother of 3 with an IQ of 160. So now, when the cops are in a jam, they have to ask me for help.
Isn't that our cleaning lady?
They don't love it.
Glad you're with us. The SEC on ABC. Saturday Night Football presented by Capital One. Largest stadium in the SEC, 4th largest in the country. Long anticipated collision on opening night. Just the 6th ever meeting between these programs. And the first in 23 years. Quarter begins with a 3rd and 3 for the Aggies. And that time the Irish are pointing across at Texas A&M. Another one of those pre-snap penalties. This will back them up and make it a much tougher proposition on
Ball
3rd.
Start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Start down.
Chase Puzant. Says Holly. Talked to Mike Elko moments ago.
Coach Elko, it's been a while since your quarterback was under center and playing. What have you seen with him and his operation so far?
Yeah, I think he's doing good. I think he's managing the game well. I think he's a couple throws we'd like to get a little bit more on target, but I think for the first quarter, first time back, he's doing really well.
Can your center return?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
So 2 penalties on 3rd down for this Aggie offense. They need 8 now. Beckman in the flat. Catch made by Walker, who loops around but does not get near the marker. Stopped at the 32 by Donovan Heinisch. And his 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
I love how Schuler, who's a new starter for this defense, how he comes in and forces this ball back inside right there. He didn't make the play, but he took away the outside opportunity, leveraged the football back to the middle where the rest of those white jerseys could fly to the ball. He reacted quickly. That's a nice play there by 8.
Randy Bond, the experienced kicker, I said, hey, it's pretty breezy down here pregame. It didn't bother him. It's kind of unusual. It doesn't usually get that windy inside this cavernous stadium. Kind of swirling. And this field goal will sneak inside the left upright. And the Aggies will reclaim the lead. Nice boot from 49. Irish go back to work again down a field goal.
What does Texas A&M University stand for? We stand for excellence, respect, and loyalty. We stand for leadership, integrity, and selfless service. At Texas A&M, we stand for 4 straight hours. And we always stand ready. We stand up for others. Stand in when others won't. We don't stand by, and we won't stand still. Texas Aggies have always stood where duty required us to stand. We stand for something bigger than ourselves, and we stand stronger together. At Texas A&M University, we know what we stand for. Come stand with us.
You know this is happening.
Shall we?
Get the Disney Bundle for live NFL and college football games, family favorites, and the hottest shows.
Heard you guys were having a party.
Hulu.
Cheers.
Disney Plus.
Okay, here we go.
And ESPN Plus.
Join me. All aboard.
Something for everyone for one low price.
What happens next?
Get the Disney Bundle with plans starting at $9.99 a month.
BK's new fiery menu. 5 items, 5 levels, so you can do you. Level 1's like, level 5's a bit, woo. It's fiery at BK. Have it your way.
Blocked from watching the big match? Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases, like live streaming.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter. I'm searching for fans who catch every single game, every single season. I'm always watching, always looking. 23B, 23C, to reward more full-time fans.
New Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm. Easy to grip and massage, and the power of 2 max strength pain relievers. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. New Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm.
Our mission is to preserve the dream. And that's why you're here, Doctor. Keep these dreamers safe.
Practicing medicine on the cruise ship has its perks.
Mike Elko, a respected defensive mind, because throughout his career he has dramatically and quickly turned around defenses once he gets there. Did it at Wake, did it at Notre Dame. A couple coordinators before Marcus Freeman got there did it under Jimbo Fisher. This is their defensive efficiency. It's a metric 6th his last year before he went to Duke as head coach. Look at the turnaround.
Incredible.
There in Durham.
Yeah, it's incredible what he did as a head coach and helping that defense out. And I think a lot of big part of the reason he got this opportunity is because of what you just saw on that list. He is a defensive mastermind in this sport.
Zirkel's kick sails over the head of Harrison. Now, Elko's kitchen, he steps into the ingredients were not quite as robust as he's got now. The average recruiting rank before he got there, 58. They had some 4- and 5-star recruits, and they made some mac and cheese and a couple of 8-win seasons. Did really well. ACC Coach of the Year a couple of years ago at A&M. Look at the ingredients in this kitchen. A lot more to work with. All those hyped recruits. But he said, Elko's kitchen's not going to be built around recruits or facilities. You got to develop grit and cohesiveness and accountability. And those have been the main mission since coming here.
No doubt. I'm eating at Duke's training table. You're definitely eating at A&M.
I like it rare, please. Riley pulls it, tried to get it in the flap, but his tight end, Eli Raridan, couldn't really get free. Rylan Kennedy brought the pressure.
Chris, you're right. I think, we all love Jimbo Fisher. It didn't work out. The last couple of years, things got sideways. And I think Mike Elko brings accountability, work ethic, discipline, and it's who he is. And he's going to demand that from his team, and he's going to demand that from the culture that he's going to create here in College Station.
He says you don't become a national brand elite with facilities and recruiting. It helps, but it's on-field grit and toughness, which is what he's trying to bring. Crowd really noisy on 2nd and 10. They bring pressure late. It's picked up, and the pitch is made to the perimeter, and that's a nice completion for a first down. Got by Chris Mitchell.
And Mitchell is known from FIU, the transfer portal, as a guy who can go vertical. Look out to the right. You think he's going nope, puts the brakes on, ball's out early and away to the outside. Perfectly thrown ball that time by Riley Leonard, and great timing that time against that blitz.
There's their fastest receiver, led Conference USA in receiving yards a year ago. Leonard again climbs the pocket and flips it short. Jaden Thomas makes a catch, and he dives across midfield.
Chris, how about that? Everybody wants to see this guy. Yeah, I know he can run, but what can he do as a passer? How about this, working through progressions? Watch his head. Left, step up, eyes downfield, finds his man. Well done.
Irish pass game getting some chunks now. Picked up 13. That's one way to quiet a huge crowd.
Absolutely. He seems to be settling in here. Remember, working with that young offensive line. Left tackle's a freshman.
3-man rush. Takes off quickly that time. It ran right into traffic. No gain as he's stopped by Nick Scorton. Yep. Big Ten's leading sacker a year ago at Purdue.
10 sacks a year ago, going up. I just said it, against a true freshman. Here he is. Watch the spin move that frees him up. He's like a seasoned pro with the veteran experience. Went to college at Purdue. Right here, local kid. Went up to Purdue as a Mike linebacker. Put 50 pounds on. And now he's back home playing defensive end.
He didn't like the Aggies growing up. He likes them fine now, and he's helped guys around him improve with his intensity in practice. Jaden Harrison, nowhere to run after the catch. In fact, he's forced out for a loss.
You want to see how to defend those quick throws that so many college teams do. Tyreek Chappelle, he just showed you exactly how to do that. Number 7 out here on the outside. You see this all the time. Okay, we got a bubble. Throw it out there. You see how he got off that potential block from Jaden Thomas? Got to the outside. Beautiful play that time defensively.
Scorton, Shamar Turner, Shamar Stewart, Cassius Howell, a transfer from Bowling Green. These guys looking to get after Leonard right now on 3rd and 13. Flushed. Tries to create on the run. SS a tuck it, and he's pushed out for another short loss. Scooby Williams gave chase, and the Aggies rise up and get a stop.
Well, again, you got the young offensive line. Look at his pressure. All these guys up top. Who's going to come? Watch this. They come here. They drop here. Affects the communication. Frees up that pass rush. Simulated pressure. And away he goes. We talked about in the open. That's the storyline of this game for Notre Dame. It's not Riley Leonard. It's how they play in front of him. And right now, on those third downs, it's tough.
Scooby Williams, a guy who came from Florida along with Jay Bateman, the defensive coordinator. So James Rendell, the Aussie, to boot it away. The freshman Bussey waiting inside the 10. Got to hurry. I don't think they're too caught up.
Timeout.
In a delay of game. They did get the timeout just before. Now, what you expected so far? I mean, these defenses making it tough on the quarterbacks.
I really wanted to see, and I think we all wanted to see that Notre Dame offensive line. Again, talented guys, just a communication aspect of it with this crowd noise. I mean, it's tough for veterans, and let alone these guys, and especially the true freshmen on the left side, Knapp. But as the game goes on, the in-game adjustments will happen. Talking with Nick Saban this morning on College Game Day, and any coach could tell you, week one, you're kind of speculating. You know, think about A&M. You're getting ready for Texas, for Notre Dame's offense, and you're looking at Duke film because of you know what Riley Leonard did. You're looking at Mike Denbrock, and you're studying LSU film because of what he did last year at LSU. So it takes a first half to kind of settle in, go in, and make some adjustments.
In the portal, you got to look at 50 schools film to really get a beat on your opponents. It's true,
especially with these first couple weeks.
Rendell drops the point and boots it high. Bussey will field it at the 8, makes a couple guys miss, and spins down at the 17-yard line. 9-yard return. Aggies back to work from their 18.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank guy. That's me. Could we get a selfie? Of course. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account. Ooh. That's a keeper.
So, what do you do outside of the Capital One Cafe?
What do you mean?
Like when you go home or...
Sleep tight. Don't let the overdraft fees bite. What's in your wallet?
On Season 7 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, the new era of college football has arrived.
What's it mean, Sheriff? The 12-team playoff. It's here.
And it's getting stranger than ever.
Someone's stealing our signs!
Dad, is it true that I was born a Tech fan?
No!
The landscape is shifting.
I hate my new conference.
The cast is growing.
I'm a new character.
And the game is changing.
They didn't put Dr. Pepper in this game? So unrealistic. We waited 11 years
for nothing! All aboard the hype train!
Fans are going off the rails.
Where you going? We're going all the way! Woo!
Because this season we're going full steam ahead.
Hey guys, check out my new tattoo.
Into the great unknown. Or are we?
State quarterback injured in practice. He's out for the season.
Does this mean the hype is over?
Okay, everyone off the hype train.
I immediately regret this tattoo.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
We went first last time.
We're not here to win a championship. We're here to have fun. This year's Player of the Year, everyone.
Here we go again. Both teams running out the clock to secure the tie. Now this is basketball.
Rated E for everyone.
PlayStation.
In every generation, there are those who question the status quo. Questions like, why can't chicken be slow roasted? Why can't I have shredded purple cabbage? Why can't my quesadilla have cheese inside and out? And where's my avocado verde salsa? The new era of chicken is here to stay. The Cantina Chicken Menu.
only at Taco Bell.
Saturday Night Football is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Both those guys had other sports as first loves. Actually, Riley Leonard was a hooper first. His dad played basketball, set it up. Wegman was a baseball player. That was kind of his first love. Certainly a major league prospect. Could have played baseball here at A&M, but made the smart choice to focus on football when he had a chance to win the job his freshman year.
Yeah, I asked him if he was going to play baseball here, one of the perennial powers in college baseball, and he said his goal was to, but then once he had the injury and just about getting back here and being a quarterback for this football team.
Wegman 4 for 10, has run a couple of times for first downs from the pocket here, has plenty of time, and fires, intercepted. He threw it over the receiver's head, and Aiden Schuler has the pick. Tough Jersey kid. They said he needs to step up to join Xavier Watts in that secondary as the elite safety. That's a heck of a play.
You know what he's doing a good job of is he's been up and run support. This time he's going to sit back here in center field and read the quarterback's eyes. A lot of man coverage underneath him. Quarterback steps up. That is not an accurate ball, and instead you can see why he threw it with the receiver finally getting separated. But the ball sails on him over the receiver's hands and right into the arms there. The safety Schuler, like I said, is having a great game here tonight. It's his first start. Physical player, but there shows he can run, he can roam in center field and play very instinctively.
Irish offense set up inside the 30 after the first takeaway tonight. Love cuts back, knocked down after about 4 yards. Safety. They checked the tablet there. This is a new wrinkle too. Besides the communication in the helmet, you can check that tablet and do immediate teaching on the sidelines.
Yeah, that tablet is video. And in the NFL, there's Marcus Freeman looking at it. In the NFL, it's just shots. It's a snapshot of the actual play. This is video in the college game this year that they're looking at. Notre Dame.
Hugely important, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a run all the way. Leonard gets around the edge. He gets a couple of blocks, and then Convoy helps him dive forward. He's near the marker. There's a penalty flag down. Aggies are pointing at Notre Dame.
I think they had a holding there on the tight end. 87 that time. Cooper Flanagan got a hold of a jersey.
10-yard penalty. Second down.
Flanagan an increased role because Mitchell Evans, their talented pass-catching tight end, he had an ACL in October, still not fully back and ready for complete action. There he is. When he's in there, I mean, he is a guy defenses have to account for.
Yeah, that's his huge miscue there. They had either it was going to be a first down or it's going to be third and about a half a yard. Now you go way back, and they've got it in their minds. They got to capitalize on this turnover in plus territory.
2nd and 16 underneath screen. And trying to work free as Bo Collins does a nice job. Gets bumped out, but they get a huge chunk of yardage back. Makes it 3rd and short.
Pretty good after the catch there. Bo Collins, we all remember him at Clemson. He came in there with DJ Uiagalelei from the same high school, St. John Bosco out in L.A. and has settled in very nicely to this offense. Mike Dimbrock telling us this week, you know, of all these new receivers, and they feel good about 6 of them. They think Collins could really have a big year.
Spidered him back farther than I thought, Kirk. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Just a big tight end right there, Evans.
Leonard looking to the end zone, looping throw for Greathouse, and it's interference. A flag came in late and was defended by Tyreek Chappelle, the nickelback.
Yeah, he never turned his head to look for the football. And I'll leave it to Bill, who's the expert. But, Bill, look at the corner. Tell me what you see.
Pass interference. Defense, number 7.
He's not playing the ball.
Penalty.
Runs him off to the outside. Contact.
Pass interference. If he turned his head and was running stride for stride and had that same contact, what would the call be?
I'd leave it alone.
That's what I thought.
So that's a fourth penalty on third down against this A&M defense. Crushing. And the Irish trying to cash in the interception, now a first and goal.
And I talked about Evans. You just mentioned him. Rarian, also Rara Aidan is the big tight end on number 9. He's settled up on the left side. He's in motion.
2 tight ends. Handoff. Love. That's not this big a part for Denbrock as it has been in Notre Dame. They don't expect to run nearly as many 2 tight end sets this year.
No, I mean, we've seen him in a lot of 4 wide receiver looks tonight, if you include the tight ends when they flex out. But it's been a very different look here with this offense with Coach Denbrock.
They've not gotten the running game going at all. 15 rushing yards in their 9 plays.
I think a lot of that, Chris, is they're outnumbered in the box. It's not just the line of scrimmage. Those safeties and backers are flying downhill, leaving the corners on islands.
2 tight ends and a receiver bunched right. Love motions out to the left. Leonard's looking him out. Ray loops to the end zone. And together miscommunication. Love turned the wrong way. The throw went to the outside.
Yeah, he wanted a back shoulder fade there from the slot. Remember, Love is a running back, and they feel so good about they can match him up against safeties. Here he tries to go upfield, and the experienced quarterback, he's trying to push him away. You don't have a whole lot of room to go upfield. He's trying to push him away horizontally where he's got some room to work. But again, a running back trying to get out there into the slot.
It's 1 for 3 on third. Third and goal here. Play clock at 5. Leonard scrambling, tries to create on the move, fires into traffic in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Was trying to get Devin Ford. And an Aggie defender down on the field after the play. It's Nick Scorton. A pass rusher who got awkwardly fell over a man as he was trying to pursue Leonard.
He's a great player. We keep talking about his ability to rush the quarterback there. Boy, Riley Leonard, he was getting away from pressure in the back of the end zone. The big tight end, Mitchell Evans, was there.
We always hate to see these injuries anytime when a guy, Lee's West Lafayette comes here 1 year at A&M.
I love that.
He's able to get up and jog off. Turned 20 just 3 days ago. Got a very extensive pass rush repertoire, almost 290 pounds, thickly built. We hope he can overcome this. In the meantime, the Aggies do get off the field. The Irish unable to cash in the interception for a touchdown, and Jeter a chip shot from 26 to tie the game again. So twice Notre Dame has answered an A&M field goal with one of their own. 6-6 midway second.
Aren't you tired of being treated like we're nothing?
Witness a rebel.
It's not like you can transform.
My finger can transform. Guess which one? Become a hero.
Take these and save our world.
On September 20th.
We can transform now.
It's working! Roll out, yes!
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye. Transformers 1, rated PG. Finder Rock Creek.
Arby's is full of choices. You can get your favorite stuff, 3 for $5.
Pretty good.
Incredible value. Reach in and eat whatever you grab. Arby's, we have the meats.
Mom, Dad,
The new school year is a chance to show off what I'm into. You know how I love dinos? How I talk about dinos all the time? Like at all 3 meals, in the car, through the bathroom door, blah, 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 dinos, dinos, dinos. Well, I've evolved, and it's all about sharks now. So for back to school, let's just focus on sharks and only sharks. And if it's not sharks, it's not for me.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can spend Sundays with your teams. All in one place. Watch every game, every Sunday.
Television's biggest night, the Emmys, live Sunday, September 15th on ABC.
First touchdown wins tonight, Kurt. 4 field goals so far. We expected a lot of defense, and we have gotten it. Taco Bell Live Más student section, one of the biggest and loudest and most famous in the country all season long. Student section's vying for the Taco Bell Live Más Student Section of the Year honor. Download the Taco Bell app to learn more. Biggest campus in the country, 70,000 students strong.
The good news is the east stands are out of the sun. I was worried about them in that upper deck for most of the game, but we're good now up there.
Little Notre Dame green dotting this big place. Irish faithful a chance to come down here and get their first look at Kyle Field in a couple of decades. Bussey, first kick return of the night from the 2-yard line, and he's going to be stopped just short of the 20. Irish defense with Al Golden and all those veterans done well so far.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. I think they're really affecting not just this line, but Wegman really not selling into this game with his accuracy. Saw the interception. There's a great blitz here from a great distance, but Schuller's able to affect that one. Timing is off, 4 of 11, only 42 yards, and here's the ball that got away from him. A little bit of pressure late, but that ball sails. Interception. There's Schuller again. Been showing up. Watts is the All-American, number 0. But boy, we've been talking a lot about 8, who's right now is roaming in center field.
Hand off and falling forward for a solid first down gain is Moss, stopped by Drake Bowen. Holly?
Guys, A&M does not give injury updates, but what I've observed is they did a ligament stability test with Nick Scorton on the field. He went into the injury tent for a brief period. He is back out on the bench talking with his teammates with an urgency as if he can return. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Wegman throw, catch made. Allen curls and makes a first down across the 35. That's good news.
Well, that is great news. Great report there from Holly. We get another offensive lineman now down from Texas A&M.
Already Mark Nebu, the starting center, has gone out. Faya has stepped in to replace him. This is Armand Reed Adams, the starting right guard. It's one first down and a third down conversion for each offense. Neither offense has gotten to 100 yards yet. Not surprised.
No, I'm not. I think this is what these week 1 big-time matchups are about when you have some inexperience on the offensive side of the ball. Notre Dame on the road. And to me, I keep talking about in-game adjustments, especially at halftime. Right now, Colin Klein, the offensive coordinator from A&M, he's trying to get his quarterback. They're playing at home. He's trying to get him to just settle in. They got to go back to running the football, giving those multiple looks. And on the other side, Mike Denbrock, because of this atmosphere and the youth at the offensive line, he's trying to come up with whatever plan he can. They had great field position and only came away with a field goal.
Big problem, the average third down yards to make for Notre Dame tonight, 9.2. That is never going to be successful against Mike Elko, on the road especially. Reed Adams able to walk off, big 330-pound junior. He went from Kansas. Weigman trying to begin a long march. And great penetration off the edge to make a tackle there. As Rod Hurd, the free safety.
And Rod keeps seeing these safeties, see the depth that they have on the back end. Schuler, Watts, this time Hurd, the transfer from Northwestern. He can play everywhere. Safety, nickel, corner, very versatile player right there. He's almost lined up in that money spot like a linebacker.
All complimenting the unanimous All-American from a year ago, Xavier Watts. Weigman, short throw across the middle. He led his receiver right into traffic. That was Walker. Dangerous throw.
Very, very dangerous. You like the route concept motion here. Get up and work across. You'll see the receiver coming in, Walker. He's just trying to get behind Noah Thomas, number 3. But you're right. That is into heavy traffic. It's got to be a very, very accurate throw to have a chance.
Morrison was closing in. So was Kaiser, 2 of the best defenders on the field. And now another 3rd and long. The Aggies, they need 12. Irish rush for Weigman, backpedaling, trying to stay alive, and he can't. He'll be sacked by Howard Cross the 3rd. One of those veterans on that defensive line. He's been doing that for a few years.
He is a great player. He's undersized, but he brings a pass rush element to the interior right here. Watch his swim move, goes right around the guard. They move the centers over late. They rush 4. When you can rush 4 on 3rd down like this and play man coverage behind that with a couple safeties back deep, man, that is tough on a quarterback. Great job there by the big man, Howard Cross.
He tweaked a hammy early in practice. He's been a hamper, but he's healthy now, and you see he's kind of nimble for a dude who's thickly built.
Oh, doubt.
Got to hurry here. Play clock at 0. Tyler White, the true freshman, gets the boot away. It's a pretty good one. He plays on backpedals, and it's a tremendous roll as the Aggies stall, but they flip the field with a monster punt of 61 yards. 5-second hang time. That's how you do it.
In a game like this, right? It's all about field position.
Notre Dame thought we're going to have decent position. Not anymore. Boston College goes to Tallahassee with an Noles urgency to bounce back after the loss in Dublin. Capital One Labor Day kickoff on ESPN 7 Eastern. It's countdown, and then the ball game at 7:30 also on the app. Miami looks like the team to beat in the ACC.
Yeah, they look
early.
great. They look great today.
They went to the swamp. They weren't worried about crowd noise. They went in there and destroyed the Gators. Irish from their 14. Twice. They still cannot run into that heavy box with any success so far.
Now these defenders from Texas A&M winning the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks. I mentioned earlier the backers are getting downhill. They really don't feel the threat of the vertical pass game. Remember last year, Riley Leonard did not have a lot of success throwing the ball 20 yards or longer, completed only 23 of pass. His percentage was 23% downfield. So they don't fear that right now. They got to make them fear it to get them to back up.
Big emphasis for Notre Dame to create those downfield plays. That's a quick strike to Faison. Very shifty, electric athlete comes out of the slot. Thomas knocked him down. It's right near the marker. Great lacrosse player, just a superb all-around athlete.
Yep. He's hobbled
in championship lacrosse team, by the way.
Yeah.
Hobbles off. Yeah. It is a first down. Bursting up the middle is Price, and finally a positive play. Runs through a tackle, still going deep into Aggie territory. Jadarian Price finally gets loose. There's a flag back near the line of scrimmage, so hold on.
Well, let's see what happens. Here's a block right here. It's just one-on-one. Ashton Craig's able to climb to that backer, and that time he has room to hit it downhill. But they're going to bring it back.
10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Takes away a 37-yard gain on the holding penalty.
Finally creased this A&M defense, and it's been that kind of night. You can see it on the facial expression of Marcus Freeman. Miscues. He brought it up all week to us. Here's the hold right here. just kind of talked about that block. I didn't realize he got his hands on the outside of the backer. Then he grabs onto the jersey. Great call there by the umpire.
Nick Scorton back in the game. That knee did not look to be serious, and this is great news.
Yeah, it's great.
1st and 14 after the spot foul. They try Love off the left side, and he gets the edge. Jeremiah Love scooting down the sidelines is run out of bounds finally by Bryce Anderson, but suddenly the Irish ripping off chunks. This one will count for 20.
Yeah, nice kick out block here. Watch the guard do a nice job of being able to seal this to the inside. It gives him a little bit of room to work. Also, good effort there by the wide receiver who's getting involved in blocking. That was Bo Collins on that crack block.
Des Ricks, a talented corner, a transfer from Alabama, beaten around the edge there. And now from the pocket, Leonard zips it incomplete, intended for Mitchell.
Get that running game going, and then you go to those 1st and 10 passes. It puts your offensive line obviously in a much better position to be able to dictate and have a better chance in pass pro instead of swimming upstream in those 2nd and 9s and 3rd and 12s and 3rd and 9s. And you get that running game going, and you can really start to change the way you attack offensively.
See what Denbrock calls here on 2nd and 10. And we'll keep it on the ground. And Love, nice work. Some quick feet in the hole. Didn't look like he was going to have much space. Picks up about 10.
And we're all waiting to see who's going to be the back with Estime moving on to the NFL. Love is a guy that's a 10-700 meter guy, kind of a speed guy last year, put on about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. They feel now this year he can become the complete back that they're looking for.
Yeah, you had to add stamina and strength to become an every down back. Audric Estime was that guy a year ago. Ivers trying to clean the lead before halftime. And another flag pre-snap. Every 5-yard matters when you're facing defenses as good as this, especially on the road. Pain's look on Freeman's face.
Offense, number 54. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that's the true freshman Knapp.
Yeah, I think the snap came up late. I didn't think 54. Watch the left tackle. He watched the ball. I don't know. I mean, the ball came up late there, Bill. What do you think?
Well, the line moved.
Yeah, the whole line moved.
So it's a false start.
Yeah, the ball didn't come.
You got to blame somebody.
Yeah, right. Throw it on the rookie left tackle, the true freshman.
Behind the 6, 1st and 15. Devin Ford's the back. Around the end, they give it to Harrison. And he's going to be tracked down after a short gain. Torian York, attacking machine.
Well, Mike Denbrock, as he's looking down, he's trying to figure out where to go. What can I do to help this offense out, get a little bit of footing? What I see is this is the best drive they've been able to put together. They're working more on the perimeter. That time at jet sweep, they've been able to get inside with some good blocking. Much better job by the offensive line controlling things at the line of scrimmage on this drive.
Picked up 7. 2nd and 8. Price back in the game. They fake it to him. Leonard batted down to the line of scrimmage. That was Scorton who got a hand up. Wherever he's gone, Mike Elko's defenses have been great at getting hands up and batting down passes.
You know, we just talked about him going out and being back out here. Remember, he was a middle linebacker in high school. That's what he went to Purdue as, so he's got some good instincts. That time, just visually, he sees the quarterback release the ball, knows he can't get to him, and just gets that hand up to knock it down.
Once again, 3rd and long. This is right where they've averaged all night. They need 9. Leonard in the flat. Ford. Nowhere to run. The Aggies pursued, and Chappelle's got him down. And he's 4th down.
Well, Chappelle is a beautiful player, man. He is fun to watch. Watch this defense fly to the ball and be able to try to get off these blocks. They see the motion go back. They're just going to follow that. Ball's out in a hurry. Look at these guys flying. Notre Dame very tough to be able to pick up those blocks.
Offense on the field, not quite in Jeter's field goal range, so 4th and 8. Last play before the 2-minute timeout. If they even get it off, it looks like they're going to let it run down to 2 minutes and take this timeout to think about it. It'd be a pretty aggressive play call here. See if the Irish do, in fact, keep the offense on the field when you come back.
All right, here we go.
No. What's my next step?
You break it, we take it.
We can take it.
Trade in any phone in any condition at Verizon for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that.
Only on Verizon.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster!
Hank!
What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered. But did he get 10 free boneless wings?
Yeah.
No!
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing.
Mine's also a work thing. I just need someone to cover my shift.
So is mine. Alan says your business vehicle is now covered with Progressive.
Protected 24/7, just like your home and auto.
Oh, that's great.
So dinner time's just phone time now?
Sorry. You know, I heard that ground turkey is the healthiest poultry.
You know what? Never mind. Just be on your phones.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I'm looking for fans with good hands and great speed. The ones who stay focused and never miss a play. They go the distance on game day, even when their team is away. I'm always watching, always looking to reward more full-time fans. Because football isn't really football without you.
Your wall is completely undefended.
Okay.
You need Bear Dynasty. Here, here, and here.
But it's almost game time. It goes on in one coat. It really has it all.
I sure do love that color.
You would.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
No, we're just keeping tabs on our rivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Game time, wing time.
That was fast.
I even refilled your Coke.
Some wings you just can't wait to tailgate with.
Excuse me. You left your head.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Chicken from Popeyes.
Chris, interesting on this play before that 2-minute timeout. This is A&M, and they weren't making an adjustment. See that they had 10 defenders on the field, and the Notre Dame let the play end up, the 2-minute timeout ended up occurring, but they're going to not go for this. But maybe A&M catches a break there.
Rendell on to punt it. That seems like the sensible play. You don't make it, you're giving the A&M great field position with a chance to take the lead before halftime. Rendell just kicks it high and very short. The backspin, and it's going to bounce. So you want to get out of the way of that if you're an Aggie. They came close to touching it. It's down to the 10-yard line. And you'd figure in a game like this, as badly as he'd like to get things going, Colin Klein will be pretty conservative with what he calls. Wegman's thrown a couple of passes into traffic tonight, and has the interception, of course.
Mike Elko coming down and talking with the offense here. I think this is one of those drives with all 3 timeouts. You kind of wait to see how it gets started. You know, if you hit it, you get a first down, and maybe you get a little bit of momentum, maybe you change your mind. But you kind of wait to see how these first couple plays go. Because like you said, this first half has not been a great first half for this offense. Let's give a lot of credit, by the way, to the Notre Dame defense. They look really, really good.
Big time, as we expected.
Yep.
If the Aggies 10 yards in the second quarter, they can get a couple more to that total right there. Short completion to Walker. Immediate tackle by Jaden Mickey. So that was not what they're looking for. Let's see if they just try to bleed the clock down here. Notre Dame's got a couple of timeouts if they want to start using them. Reed Adams, the right guard who left, is back in the game. And they hand it off to Moss, and see if Freeman spends one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he's right by the official there telling him.
So minute 17 from intermission. Let's check out what Kevin Nagandi's got in store for us at halftime. Kevin.
Chris, Kurt, thank you so much. Forward halftime report minutes away. Booger McFarland, Kevin Nagandi here in the new studio. Alabama's first game without Nick Saban in 18 years. They look pretty good. So does Ole Miss. So does Georgia. So does Texas. Incoming highlights coming your way. Michigan struggling right now. What's the difference? Well, how about no head coach? Different one. New quarterback. We'll have those highlights. What are you seeing in this game from the quarterbacks?
Neither offense is opening the playbook up. Both quarterbacks are kind of thinking and dunking. It's a defensive game so far. Which coach is going to allow the quarterback to push the football down the field?
Plus, Miami looking really good. A primetime performer coming your way. Back to you guys.
Yeah, Cam Ward really impressive. Kane's nasty on defense as well. So 3rd and 5. Whole bunch of folks crowding near the line. Moss is the back. Trying to draw him offside. That's how the Irish hit. They've learned. From the pocket, short pitch, and the catch is made. Noah Thomas turns the corner, and the long, rangy junior receiver picks up 10.
Yeah, Jordan Clark did a nice job of reacting to that ball in the flat, but the ball is perfectly thrown out in front of the receiver. Rolled the dice there a little bit.
He did.
Decided to throw that football because that's an incompletion. The clock stops. Notre Dame saves that one time out and they get the football back in relatively good field position. But that conversion, no matter how this half ends, is big for A&M.
Maybe more by keep away. There's still a long way to go to get near field goal range, but Wegman on the move, scanning downfield. He's going to take off and scoot for about 8. 1:05 to play.
Yeah, Notre Dame and Al Golden more focused really on the coverage downfield. Only rushing 3. That time we're bringing 4, but you're not seeing them come after the quarterback. They just don't want to give up that big play on the back end. Again, A&M, to reiterate, all 3 timeouts remaining.
And catch just the second first down they've had in the quarter. Moss.
You really could make the argument that A&M changed their perspective on how they're going to try to end this half based on having to throw the ball on 3rd down. Now they're thinking about trying to probably get into field goal range here after picking up that first down with still 58 seconds to go.
They spend their first time out.
They were willing to just shut it down. And now they're thinking about trying to get points.
Downfield passing plays, Booger just mentioned, have been almost non-existent tonight. 32 plays each is one of those games with just not that many opportunities.
Sometimes it's you know, we all look at quarterback play and why aren't they throwing the ball downfield? I think we're also looking at the receivers against the secondary. Who can win? Like, who can get downfield? That was a huge priority for Marcus Freeman and his Notre Dame team when they got into recruiting. Like, who can we get to help our running game by being able to stretch the field? And that's the big question coming into this game for both these teams is who are our guys that can help us when it comes to having that vertical passing game?
Harrison, Collins, Mitchell, they've contributed, but not in a huge way so far. They bring pressure. And there's a downfield shot, but way over the head of Cyrus Allen, who was well covered. Morrison was right on him. Tough to beat him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is an example of why you're not having many completions downfield. By the way, you're going against maybe the top corner in college football. They move him into the slot for this matchup. He's stride for stride. I mean, he's in his hip pocket. He looks back. If that ball's thrown accurately, it's an interception. This is why you don't see that right bar, his hand using that bar on that right side. When you're in phase right next to the receiver, you can get away with that. Well, he is really talented corner, number 20.
On 2nd down, Wegman steps up across the middle. It's a low throw and it's intercepted. And the man who shared the national lead a year ago. Xavier Watts had 7 of them. Just the 3rd Notre Dame player ever to lead the nation in picks. Comes up with his first of 2024.
On top of that, Chris, I want you to see the communication. Here he is right here, and watch the route and watch how he comes off of one receiver, does a good job of slipping to the inside, and then the instincts. I mean, his vision is what makes him special when it comes to defending the ball in the air. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. You mentioned the 7 interceptions, and it backfires on A&M. They try to get aggressive, try to get in the field goal range, and now you give Riley Leonard in this offense the ball near midfield.
Watts was once a receiver, tremendous instincts. And you talk about a combination of Benjamin Morrison and Xavier Watts in the same secondary. 2 serious Sunday guys.
That's a good starting point.
Look at the Irish, too. They have the 1 timeout, 46 seconds to work with near midfield. Leonard checks it down. A flag is down. It's a loss after the completion to Price.
I think they're going to get a hold by the rookie going up against Scorton on that left side. He just pulled him down.
So that penalty, which had been far too frequent for Freeman's liking, may change their approach here, trying to do something before halftime. Tough ask.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Anthony Knapp beat out 2 guys who are far more experienced. He's they think a future star.
I mean, we're going to be talking about this guy later this year, and obviously into the future being one of the top linemen in college football. We're going to remember this night. I mean, everybody starts somewhere, and he's starting in Kyle Field against Nick Scorton and had 10 sacks last year in front of the home of the 12th man. It's all downhill from here.
First and 20 as the seconds tick down. The Irish taking a very cautious approach after that holding penalty backed them up. Love is muscled out of bounds.
Got some wide legs, doesn't he? He's just begging to have a little bit of room to work.
So a couple of turnovers, a couple of picks by Wegman. This Irish defense, they have not been able to cash them in to touchdowns, and they're going to let the clock run out. Field goal duel in Kyle Field. Irish will get the football to begin the 3rd.
Has been as good as advertised, but what can you change right now at the halftime operationally on offense? A lot of miscues and miscommunication.
Yeah, we got to stay out of negative yardage plays. The holding penalties, some of those self-inflicted wounds. We just got to have positive plays. But listen, it's a great battle. Defense is doing a great job. The battle of field position, we knew it was going to be a battle, and we got to continue to take advantage of the opportunities on defense and put our offense in good situations, and then we have to convert on them situations and turn it into points.
You started to gash them a little bit in the run game. What did you find there that you can lean on?
Yeah, we have a lot of confidence in our run game. We got to be able to do them both, and we found a couple of runs, and we feel like we had some success. We got to continue to do that. We still have to be a run-first offense that's going to open up some things in the pass game. And then when we have openings in the pass game, we got to execute.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Alan.
It's going to come down to the second half to just a key play here and there or a key mistake. 2 strong defenses dominating so far, 6 apiece in Kyle Field. The 4th halftime report is coming up right after these messages. You're watching the SEC on ABC.
How you choose to power up is up to you. But if you want the horizon chasing, rubber burning, dream building, adrenaline pumping power to do, Ford is your starting line. Gas, hybrid, or all electric, the power is yours.
There are many ways to dress your McDonald's hot, crispy fries. But which is best? Is it with ketchup? Sweet and sour? Dare I say, au natural? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Allergies? With Allegra, they won't stop me. That's because nothing beats Allegra for the fastest, non-drowsy, 24-hour allergy relief. Choose Allegra.
Notre Dame professor of electrical engineering Tom O'Sullivan and his team have created the Near Wave Scanner, a handheld device that uses light to measure the progression of cancer and the effects of pre-surgical chemotherapy.
Nearwave can predict as soon as 5 days whether a tumor is responding to chemotherapy. So for the ones that are not responding, we can pivot to a better treatment.
Notre Dame asks, what would you fight for?
Fighting for breast cancer patients.
Hi. I have someone that I would like to introduce you to. My dad. Oh my gosh.
Well, hello, Joan.
I am so excited.
This life should be fun. You only get to do it once.
I am feeling my inner youth coming out.
Old is a state of mind. We've got a lot of living to do, and we're not done yet.
Welcome to the Ford Halftime Report.
It's a first half that kickers and defense would love, Boog.
Oh, no doubt about it. Both quarterbacks have been a little erratic, as you just see Connor Wigman there. Defense has ruled the roost, though, Kev.
Yeah, and the question is, what will we see from the offenses in the second half, tied at 6 apiece? Booger McFarland, Kevin Nagani here in our new studios. It is the SEC on ABC. All right, 6-6. We were like this at the noon game at half. 6-0 Georgia versus Clemson. And then something changed. What needs to change in the second half in this one?
In that game, Georgia went in and they made a halftime adjustment. We're not going to run the football up the middle. We're going to get it outside and get our playmakers the football. Which offense in this game is going to say, you know what? We're going to play to win and not to protect the quarterback. A lot of dinking and dunking. Push the football down the field. Even if they're incomplete, they will back the safeties up and open the running game up. So let's see which coaching staff can make the halftime adjustment here.
Play to win.
Play to win.
And seeing quarterbacks open things up.
Yes.
We are seeing that right now. And Kalen DeBoer's debut at Alabama has Jalen Milroe. We know what he has done with quarterbacks in the past, including Michael Penix. They have a 17-year-old Ryan Williams who's pretty special.
Yeah, he should be in high school. He reclassified to come to Alabama, and he's absolutely outstanding, Kevin. Two catches, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, amazing player.
First two-time Mr. Football in Alabama. He did it in his sophomore year, his junior year, so he said, I don't need to go to high school in my senior year. I'll just play college ball.
Yeah, my junior year in high school, I was nowhere near ready for college football, let alone almost wasn't ready for high school.
And you're playing at Alabama. You're at 49-0. That game on ESPN.
If he does that in the ACC, Ole Miss is a particular playoff team.
They have plenty of options on offense,
yes.
And then that defensive front. That is different with Ole Miss.
Has a really, really good team, and he knows it.
Arch Manning in the air. Oh, the crowd loves it. They got a big lead, so they bring in the sophomore. He finds Jonte Cook. Quinn Ewers had 3 touchdowns. Manning 1 in the air, 1 on the ground, and Texas wins against Colorado State. They've got Michigan on the road next in the Big House. The defending champs, what are they doing? No Jim Harbaugh. They lost 16 starters, but they have Donovan Edwards.
Yeah, they have Donovan Edwards. They're probably wondering, where's Connor Stallions when you need him?
Oh, right now. He's a defensive coordinator at a high school team in Detroit.
And they lost the first game, by the way.
13-3, that is Michigan over Fresno State. Our early game here on ABC, Georgia and Clemson again, 6-0 at the half, the #1 team in the country.
Disrespect to Caleb Downs at Ohio State.
My goodness.
But that man right there, when he threw it, I didn't think he could catch it. Unbelievable athletic play.
40th straight regular season victory for Georgia. Third 30-point loss for Dabo, first since 2013. Meanwhile, Cam Ward, the 22-year-old, adding that spice in this Canes offense they've been desperately looking for.